All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live Wednesday stitch out. Sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but it looks like we got it up and running and we are ready to get stitching with our project. So today, our live stitch out for today's Wednesday class, we are going to be doing a cute little tooth fairy pillow. So this one says a tooth for $1. This is a very fun, kind of nostalgic project, great for kids. They love it. I know that I was all about ripping my teeth out and getting money for them when I was a kid. It was so much fun. So we're going to be doing this one today. We're waiting for just a few more people to get in. We had some technical difficulties, but we're good now, and I'm super excited to be here. This wouldn't be a Wednesday stitch along class with Kendall without some technical issues. So we are here and live ready for you. It's a beautiful sunny, it's like almost 70 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I know there's been some crazy weather across the country, so it's been a beautiful sunny day here. But hello everyone, we look like we got people from Florida, Washington. As we wait, I would love to see where you all are from, so just say hello, where you're from. Oh, this is great. So today we are doing the number 9 project from our Tooth Fairy pillows. This was a collection that came out this month in February in the All Access. It is on sale right now. If you haven't had a chance to get it, you can go right to the website to take advantage of that discount. And this video will be saved on the Facebook page. So if you're watching live right now, you can stitch out the project later. Or if you not get a chance to watch it, or you can rewatch it. It'll be posted to the Facebook page. So again, we'll start in just a minute here. Welcome to everybody. We've got people all over California, Canada. Hello. Awesome. Missouri, hello.
Oh, we have Miss Isabel from France.
Oh, hello. Hi. I'm so glad you're here. These are always so much fun. I love when I get to do them and see everybody. Well, I can't see you. You can see me, but I can see your comments. So today's going to be a lot of fun. This is a fairly quick project, but I have lots of prizes to give away too.
Ooh, we have Victoria from the United Kingdom.
Victoria, UK. Oh, hello. Tennessee. Hello, hello. And I love to know what y'all are working on at home too, so feel free to share. I'll share with you some of my favorites too. Thank you. Little hiccup getting started, but it is all good. I'm glad you guys are here. So for this project, we are using a 6x10 hoop, but you need a 5x7 or larger. And again, we are doing project number 9. So I've got all my stuff here ready. I've got my design loaded in the machine. Thread is good. So we're just going to wait another minute or two.
Ooh, we have Carol Jo from the UAE.
UAE, hi.
Yes, I used to live there.
Did you?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Cultured. Alrighty. Well, again, my name is Kendall here, and at Anita Good Design, Charlotte, North Carolina, beautiful 70-degree sunny day. No snow. All right, should we get started or wait?
Let's go.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is your very first class, I'm just going to walk you through from the very beginning. So all of our collections have a tutorial, so whether you view it on a tablet, you can print it off. I printed mine off here. We give you pictured steps instructions, so you can go through and see the pictures of what we did. It's really great. Our production team, they stitch out all of the designs to make sure there's no issues with digitizing, and as they're doing that, they take pictures along the way to include in the tutorial. So it's really great to see exactly what we did. And then also we have the numbered step tutorials. So at the back you can see that this is page 16. So there are only 6 steps in this project, but no matter what machine you have, you can follow along and it's going to tell you exactly what to do. So all of these Tooth Fairy pillows that are absolutely adorable, they are all one size, 4.1 by 3.7. Let me see if you can see it here. And they incorporate a little pocket so you can put the tooth there, and the Tooth Fairy comes along, our shiny pearly white tooth, hopefully swaps it for lots of cash. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I have the camera here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And of course, if you have any questions at all, feel free to type them in the comments. I have some handy assistants close by that will be able to answer your questions. So let's go ahead and get started. I have pink for my thread that I have threaded here, just to really, so you can see what I'm going to be doing. So typically I would use I'm going to be doing a white fabric, so I would typically use a white or a thread that blends well with this white, but so you can see it on the screen, I used a very bright hot pink color. So I'm going to lower the foot, and we are going to run our very first step, which is our placement stitch. And with this project, I happen to use tearaway stabilizer, but it is a little bit easier if you use a no-show mesh, because this is a project that we are going to turn right side out, and the no-show works a little bit, it's a little bit softer, so it's a little bit easier when you're turning it right side out. So as you can see here, I have ran my placement stitch. At A Need a Good Design, we try to make it foolproof for you, so as little guessing as possible. So our placement stitch is more of like a guide to show you exactly where you're going to be stitching, and it also shows you the size of the project. So now I have my base fabric. I am using a white felt, and I'm just going to place this right side up. If you had a pattern fabric, which you are totally welcome to do, you can have fun with your different fabrics, textures and patterns. You just want to make sure that it's right side up. So now I'm going to tack down my base fabric. I've covered it, all the stitches all the way around. You can tape it in place if you would like to. It's pretty sturdy, so I'm not going to tape it in place. Okay, so we are just tacking it down now. Now what's neat about this project, and I really do love our digitizers and the way that we do our projects, again, we try to make it as easy as possible. So the next step is going to be marking stitches, and this is going to be a perfect guide for you to know where your pocket is going to go. So we'll run our marking stitches here. I'm not going to trim the fabric just yet, and make sure when you do trim the fabric that you leave some seam allowance. So about a 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around. So here, I'm going to take this camera and zoom in a little bit so you can see what these marking stitches look like. I don't know if you can see. See those marking stitches there? That is going to be exactly where our pocket fabric is going to go. Okay, let's get that back going. Perfect. Okay, so we're just moving along. And again, please, if you have any questions, type them in the comments. We are able here to answer any questions that you have.
Miss Sarah Jones said these would be great gifts for her dentist.
Oh, yes. If you are a dentist, or if you have a local dentist that you love, this would be a great gift. Okay, so our next step is going to be our embroidery detail. So this one we are doing for the Tooth Fairy. Again, it's project 9. And I love the pink color. We're going to use this stretchy, fun pink dance fabric for the pocket, so it's going to go well. So I'm just going to keep that thread there. Okay, so we are on step 4 of step 6. Welcome everybody. If you're just tuning in, we are doing the Tooth Fairy pillow. Project number 9 from February release. You know, I think it's a good time for a prize.
I'd say why not?
All right. I love prizes. And I know you guys love prizes too. It's the best part. So we are going today, I'm going to give a $20 gift card. Let's see. Let's type tooth. Tooth in the comments. All you have to do is type tooth in the comments, and we'll give that a couple minutes, and we'll randomly choose a winner for our $20 digital gift card that you can use on our website.
And I have a question from Miss Shannon. She was asking if you choose to use a cotton instead of a felt, should you use anything to stable it?
Yeah, you definitely can use a cotton fabric. You would want to use a fusible backing to give it that durability, stability. But absolutely, 100%. I used felt. It's an easy thing to stitch on, and it's a little bit more durable than a fabric, the cotton fabric. Okay, so again, type in tooth for that random. Well, we choose the random person for the prize.
Lots of people are starting to receive their packages from physical sales.
Oh yes, good. I'm so glad to see that you guys have participated in the physical sale. We are running that through the end of February. We are moving here out of this building in Charlotte. We're just moving a few miles down the road to, I think it's about 5 miles to a bigger space. Right now we have our warehouse a couple buildings down, so it's really going to be nice to have everyone all in one building. I'm really looking forward to it. We've been getting a lot of calls. So I'm on the customer experience team with Anita Good Design. I'm sure I've chatted with a bunch of you guys before, but on the customer experience team, we handle customer questions from All Access Club to digital downloads, the website, technical questions with the assist of Martha, who's fantastic. Shout out Martha. And then we also work with our dealers all across the country and the world.
All right, I think we have our winner.
All right, we've got a winner.
It is going to be Miss Lori Newberg.
Lori Newberg, congratulations. You are our winner for a $20 gift card. Do we need to get her email?
She just emailed me.
Perfect. Okay, so we will email you a $20 gift card. Congratulations. Oh, I'm so sorry. So if you could email customer experience, it's customerexperience@anita-gooddesign.com. It's there on the screen. With your email address, we'll get that over to you today.
We had another question, Kendall, is for the pocket, do they have to use a stretchy material?
No, so you do not have to use a stretchy material. You can use really a cotton, you can use anything that you'd like. We just use a cotton, but there is a way that you can, with a stretchier, flip it over to the back side, which I'll show you. But no, you don't have to use stretchy. I just really liked this shiny, purpley, glittery material. I think it's going to be cute. I'm going to give it to, well, I'll tell you that in a minute. It's a surprise. So what are you all working on at home? Does anyone have a project they're in the middle of? Being on the customer experience team too, we get customer pictures all the time. So if you are working on something, I would love to see it. You can email it, or email is probably the best way. You can email it to the customer experience email. And sometimes we'll post them on social media too. But it's really cool to see what you guys are working on. I just finished a whole set of the cork coasters for a home gift. A good friend of mine just purchased a new home, so I got her a little set of the cork coasters. I love them.
Mary Bailey is asking what size hoop and what machine you're using.
So I am using one of our baby lock machines here in the office. We have different machines, but this is the one that we're demoing on today. And for this project, you do have to use a 5x7 or larger for it to fit the design.
And then digitals for all machines.
Yes. So we do digitize, even though that we're using a baby lock, all of our collections, every single one will work with all machine formats. And that's really great. So whenever you purchase a design, whether it's the moving sale and you get to take advantage of the 75% off and get a CD, or you do a digital download from our website, we include all machine formats. So no matter what machine you have, you will be able to do this project. Just need a 5x7 hoop for this one specifically. But all of that information is in the tutorial and on the product page. So if you do have questions about maybe a different collection, if you click on it on the website, it will say at the top the minimum hoop size. And some designs have multiple sizes. So once you see that minimum, if you have that hoop size, you'll be good to go. I also wanted to share with you a very special today. You might, if you've been following along for a few weeks now, you know that we do these Blitz sales. And today we are running a Blitz 50% off sale on a classic January release, Anita's Express. This is the Needlepoint Snowflake Trivets. So it gives that needlepoint effect. Can you see that? There you go. So these are beautiful trivets. You can use them as hot plates. You can make a row of them and do them as a table runner or frame them. I love to do one block and frame it. But you get different snowflakes here. It's normally $30. Today only you get 50% off. So they are $15. There's no code or anything. So you just put them in your cart on AnitaGoodDesign.com, add them to your cart, check out, and get that 50% off. Today only for the Anita's Express Needlepoint Trivets. So this needlepoint, it's a 15 ply, so it goes over and stitches 15 times to create that needlepoint look. So you can trick all of your friends, your family, neighbors, and thinking you know, spent days, weeks, years doing it all by hand, but your machine did it.
They are asking if the Tooth Fairy pillow collection is on sale, and if they need to use a coupon.
So they are on sale. The price is, they're $10 off right now, so it's $20, I believe. Yeah.
$34.95 for regular.
Yep, $24.95 is the sale price. They're normally $34.95. You get the whole set of them. There's 10 different adorable little pearly whites here. They have different sayings from I lost a tooth. My favorite one is, hey Tooth Fairy, please stop here. A tooth for $1. Hey, let's trade. There's some girly ones for boys too, so it's kind of unisex there. Okay, so where are we now? We are on step 5. We have some little decorative doohickey things that are coming out, so I'm going to swap my thread and choose a different color. Give it some spunky, bright colors here. So I'm going to do teal. All right. So we have been doing these Wednesday live stitch alongs for a couple months now. They have been widely received. Everyone's loving them. It's just a way, you know, traveling is difficult right now. We're not doing events as much as we hope to and would have been pre-COVID. But this is just a really great way to reach out to you all. So if you are liking this class, you can check us out every Wednesday. And again, they are on our Facebook page too to watch later.
Can you remind them that the Snowflake Trivet was released in January 2020?
Yes. So the Snowflake Trivet, that is 50% off right now. This was a release in the January 2020 All Access. If you're an All Access member, you have it. If not, you can certainly get it 50% off right now. And speaking of our classes, hopefully you guys have seen by now, but we are doing our Anita's University 502 here on site. It will be a Facebook Live. We have our educators. There's going to be 2 projects that are done. Our very first one, we're so excited about it, is going to be on March 6th. So you can check out our Facebook page or on our website to get information about that. But we're going to show you how to make really great projects. There'll be one every weekend in March, and they're going to really be fun. I don't have any reason to believe that they're not going to be. If you've never been to our universities, they're so much fun. There'll be prizes. Our educators are great. You're really going to like it. It's only $5. You get to watch 2 classes. So definitely look into that. It's going to be a great time. Okay, so we are now on one of our last steps here. So what we're going to do is we're going to proceed to the pocket now. So I'm going to take my pink and I'm going to match it on these lines here that were the second step, those marking stitches. So I'm just going to take the fabric right side up and align it on those lines there. I'm going to take the fabric, I'm going to fold it in half so it has a nice fold line here, and place it over those lines. Now I have cut it perfectly, so I will have a little bit of a seam allowance, which is important because we're going to be taking this project and flipping it right side out. So let's see here. Okay. And we have some questions on the Snowflake Trivet, so we're going to post that information so you can see it on the screen. Okay. So I'm just going to hold this down. Actually, I'll use a little piece of tape. Well, I don't have to because we do our pocket here. The next step is, you would think to tack it down, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to take our very last piece of fabric and place that. You would normally, if it was a patterned fabric, you want to put the pattern part right side down, but this just felt is not going to matter. So I'm going to place it over the entire project. So I'm going to place it over this pink for the pocket. Make sure it doesn't move. Just like that. I'll use a piece of tape so it's nice and secure. Oh, see, it moved. All right, so what I'm going to do, this is a good learning lesson here, even for myself, because this is...
It's lengthwise, not width.
I thought you fold it.
Yeah, you fold it, but length, not width.
Okay, that's why. I'm sorry. So we cut it, but we are going to do it lengthwise here. Okay, so I have it again over my marking stitches perfectly, and tape, just so it doesn't move when I place that top fabric down. Okay, perfect, perfect. And it's going to run a tack down stitch, which will secure this. So it looks a little loose right now. I'm not going to worry about that because the tack down stitch will make it secure. Okay. This is pink embroidery thread. We love it because it's very sticky and you can use it over and over rather than the blue painter's tape. Okay, so let's try that again. So we got our top fabric, place it right over our pocket. Now, like I said with the very beginning, since you might see the thread a little bit, you'll want to use a color that blends with your fabric. So I'm going to swap out my blue and I'll do pink again so you can see on the screen how it looks. So this is our final step. This is our tack down. And you'll notice that it's going to leave just a little bit untacked, and then we'll do a hand stitch at the end once we stuff it.
When you're done threading that, will you talk or just show them about the pink tape too, kind of?
Oh, of course.
Lots of questions about it. Pink embroidery tape.
Okay, let's just get this threaded. Perfect. Okay, so we got our pink down. We're going to run our last step, which is our tack down to secure both the front and the back for our pillow. Okay, so the pink embroidery tape, it's by R&K. It looks like this. You can go to, your local dealer likely has it. I would check with them. But it's from R&K, so you can look at it on their website. Very sticky. You can use it over and over and over. And it works a little bit better with your embroidery projects than painter's tape. Okay. Let's do a price.
Yes?
Let's type, what should we be?
Fairy for Tooth Fairy.
Fairy. Type Fairy to win a $20 Anita Good Design digital gift card. Fairy. Okay, we're about to take our project out now. So to get the stuffing, you can use a polyfill. Again, your local store probably has it, or any craft store. Just a standard polyfill will do. So this is how it looks now. Can we see it? Yep. All right, but you can see there's just this little space here that's left. Now, if you're doing some of the other projects, they do have applique, so there might be more steps. Just follow along with your numbered steps so you get all your correct pieces of applique down. So we are going to trim this now. I'm going to take it out of the hoop, and it's important to leave a 1/2 inch seam allowance because we're taking this project, we're turning it right side out. We want to make sure that it stays together. Okay, so take all this off, 1/2 inch seam allowance. And then we'll simply just tuck the seams in and do a whip stitch to close that gap. All right, maybe another 30 seconds for the prize, for the winner. Okay, we'll just cut along here. Now, if you ever have questions, we're almost done. This was so quick, I'm sad. But if you do have questions once we sign off here, feel free to reach out to customer experience anytime. We have a whole team there dedicated to answer any questions that you have. Customer experience at anita-gooddesign.com.
All right, we have our winner.
Or winner, drum roll. Who is our lucky winner?
It is Miss Sandra Winthrow Smith.
Sandra Winthrow Smith, congratulations. You are $20 richer with Anita Good Design. If you could email customer experience with your email address, we'll get that to you today. Alrighty, so perfect. I have cut it out here, and now we're just going to open it and pull it right side out. And you can use, I just sometimes use a pen, but the end of your seam ripper or a chopstick to really get those points out. And this is where working with the no-show is a little bit easier than the tearaway. But it's looking so cute so far. Alrighty. So here you would just take your needle and thread, double thread it, and stuff it with your polyfill and sew it shut. And there you can put your money, the tooth in there. You can see how you can use all different types of fabric and thread, make it really fun. And just like that, you've got your Tooth Fairy pillow. So much fun. Kids love them. I love the idea about the dentist too. They'd get a kick out of that. All right, any last minute questions? No, we're good? Okay, again, if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to customer experience. I'm happy to help you any way that I can. And take advantage of that moving sale before everything's gone, 75% off. Again, today is the very last day to get 50% off of the Snowflake Needlepoint Trivets and to get the discount on the Tooth Fairy pillows.
And let them know the month's delivery.
So the Needlepoint Snowflake Trivets, for some reason that's a tongue twister for me, but this came out in January of 2020, Anita's Express, and it's 50% off today. It ends at 11:59 Eastern Time. And then our pillows, Tooth Fairy pillows, these came out in February of this month, February 2021. There's a project collection that is on sale right now for $24.95 that ends today. So take advantage of those good sales. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Stay warm and healthy and safe, and I will see you all soon. Bye.